What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? Rat2501 here with something kind of interesting. This is from Brava Alpha Busa, so this is more Warhammer if the Emperor had a speech device. But this is a day in the life of boy. Vox-Logs. Okay, this is of course by Brava Alpha Busa. So yeah, this thing kind of interesting. So let's see what he's got for us and go. The script for this video was inspired by suggestions made by people on my Patreon. Includes okay.
My day?
Yes, explain
Oh
your
God,
day,
what the hell is that
Negotiate.
thing?
Your record is spot. Your veins remain concealed. Your feet remain thin.
What?
By now, all Vox Hailers are expected to have had their feet expand by a size exceeding your current circumference. The veins
Why?
protrude from their legs like thick cords of binding. In their
That's
backs
called varicose
crooked by the
veins and
secret
very
weight of the
unhealthy.
humanly Voxcaster. Tell me, Negotiate, have you been hailing the Emperor's words? Sitting down like the Emperor?
Lots of people sit, you
Yours
dipshit.
not the privilege to sit as our ever-screaming Emperor does.
He does yell a
You
lot.
ought to stand till you no longer can. Now tell me, exactly why
That thing is just... There are things in Warhammer that are just horrific. Those things are more disgusting than any friggin' Xeno, anything that damn Tyranids could come up with.
You don't listen to the Vox casts?
Yeah.
What?
It's salty.
Vox casts.
You refer to the Voxcasts of the voice? Of course I do. At all times. I do not ever
Oh, okay, it's
stop.
'cause it's
I am
got
listening to them
speakers or some
all
shit.
times, right as we speak. As should you. As should all. I barely understand anything being said. I do not know what a coax is. It is our duty
What a coax
to
is?
describe the meaning behind every word. Every
In other words, he's an
syllable, every
idiot.
single sound uttered by the voice. Our Lord's voice. This our features shrink. Our backs still elongate. Far, far into the ceiling. Into space. Into
What?
7 hells. Our Emperor's absence as just punishment for our negligence.
What pains are we?
Why would you question my loyalty to the voice, Novitiate?
I am in
No,
them.
no.
Yes.
I do not care to hear. You shall not taint with
Oh,
your
what an asshole.
squalid
Typical,
thoughts
though.
the matter of the voice. You will explain to me your day now, so that I may continue to listen with rapt attention to the Voxcast with the funny Goblin Man.
The funny Goblin Man.
I'll explain. I wake in the morning as the Milligan bells scream out their metal song. I walk out of the Vox box that I stand in the resting hours. I prepare to give thank yous to the machine
yous.
spirit of the Voxcast.
And you go about it how?
I begin the rites of Mugen before it till the bells stop sounding and my ears stop shrieking.
What?
Then I recite the hymn of hearing till my voice stops working. Then I light the incense. Then I scrub with the organ cloths the golden tar onto the caster frame.
The what?
Then I pour the chamomile waters into the caster mouth.
Chamomile?
Certain it is at the boiling point. Then I hold it aloft and shake it till the sacred scrambling sounds subside. Then I let the caster come to life, pressing my lowly finger almost to its breaking point upon its hallowed upper room. I then
Upper
take
room?
upon
Power
the
room.
manful mind blower and have it blast with its fierce scale the head of the caster till it crackles and pops holily with unparalleled quality.
I have some remarks. First,
God.
please do tell me you but for the moment forgot to mention the aromatic tablets and that you haven't neglected to pour them into the caster's gullet as part of the rite.
The what? What the fuck is this
Secondly,
shit?
Do you mean to tell
You
me
people
you
literally
have
worship their
not
fucking
actually
microphones?
broken your lowly fingers upon the hallowed power rune?
Broken?
Oh, how could I press with broke fingers?
A disgrace! Behold, Novitiate! These fingers do not function. They are but shriveled tusks, blue, fragmented maggots, a daily sacrifice for the voice. They are used to power the machine spirit and nothing else. Yours are no better.
But how do you hold?
How do I hold?
Yeah.
Why do you think my ribs protrude in this manner? Ribs
Ugh.
are for holding. Negotiate
Okay, that's
now.
just nasty.
Continue as
These
you
things are
were.
gross.
I wish to hear what other sacrilege your day carries.
Weak side.
After the rites, I lined for the communal break of fast. I attained the protein bar. I consumed the protein bar. I removed the weird toenail things from the bar before
But
I
what?
ate them because of my grody.
Food
I find them
negotiate.
grody.
Consume the nails. They help
Ugh.
you grow. Your feet. Continue.
Ew,
After
gross,
break of
man.
fast, I go to the hygiene chambers. I then take off the cleansing dust and scrubs it all over. I roll in the dust and fill my mouth with the dust, and sometimes I get the dust in my non-metal eye, and I have to live with the dust for the rest of the day. I could
Yeah.
use the water ration to scrub it, but the last time I did that, I almost went to thirst death later in the day.
The parched tongue and the dry throat are both signs of gratitude.
Oh,
Your
God.
mortal vessel thanks you for using it to serve the voice.
I then hold my caster and stand in the line from out our order hall. As I follow the stream, I wish upon the machine spirit that I do not end up standing next to Barg Big Throat.
So you
Barg
now
Big Throat?
deeply drone about our greatest novitiate, Barg Big Throat, Fox Halo Wonder Child.
Wonder Child.
He's evil.
Filth!
He's evil.
It is filth that comes out of your mouth. Barg Big
He at least
Throat,
has a mouth, you
child
deformed
prodigy,
fuck.
amazes us with his extremely loud howling.
Oh, good
Blessed
lord.
with the throat of a Primarch, our screaming lord has
I think a lot of
made
Primarchs
sure
would be
you
pissed
lead
off that you told them
order
that you said
into
that.
The future.
Kicks my shins and calls me a big.
No, it is but your shins that jab into Barg Big Throat's humongous feet.
Humongous feet.
Pathetic. What do you accomplish once out in the palace?
When I'm out of the line, I wander for a while. The streets have dangers, but I avoid most. Amongst the wildest is choking in the people sea. Not
People
knowing
see?
how to crowd walk properly can end you up suffocating and trampled to death, like my friend Hegby.
Aww.
Also walking on the bombs, gotta avoid those. Hegby told me some of the flora bombs have been planted in the
Floor
streets
bombs?
since the palace invasion.
Oh, leftover
Gotta be
unexploded
careful
ordnance,
not
huh?
to step on one like Barn did.
District.
A bit more dangerous is arbitrators. If
Arbitrators.
someone walks funny, or looks at the arbito, or eats bird wrong, or says life could be improved, they just scream, "Attention, citizen! Die!"
Die.
And then the
Your free
entire
trial
block
of
is
life has
exploded.
expired.
Also, the rats. Sometimes, if you go too close to the sewer, the big ratties will grab you and eat. Sometimes the rats talk. I hear whispers of the underground ratty imperium.
Let's
The
not
underground ratty
speak
imperium?
legit.
Oh shit.
Only humans speak. Continue.
Well,
Lots of things
as I
speak
walk,
actually in
I
this
also
shithole.
always look out for people who look very sneaky because they might just be Ian Watson boys who want to steal your skin and
Ian
become
Watson.
you.
Ian Watson's voice.
It's also death guaranteed to be in the
That's fucking-
crossfire between taco insurrectionists. Very danger. Also, sometimes there are orcs. They're always
Orcs?
put away pretty quick, but one time my friend Bogway was grabbed by one and thrown into a plasma conduit.
Quiet,
Dude.
negotiate.
Where the hell are
I'm
the orcs
sick
coming from?
Of hearing all these ridiculous precautions you avowedly take. If you did not think so much, perhaps you would have lived a life as swollen and vicarious as that of Barg Big Throat, who I just got the report died in a tragic rat accident.
Oh shit. Eh.
Rip.
Why do you harangue me with
Go,
so
kid.
much vocal garbage? Tell me of your actual work. Why is your schedule so bad?
Okay. So,
I like
head
that.
towards the gate.
Rip.
The gate.
I soon end up at the big queue. The pilgrim one. The one into the gate.
The gate?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
I am on a timer. I do not have the time to stand in pilgrim queue for many years. But skipping through the queue is super danger, because if someone thinks you are skipping, you will be eaten by the hangry pilgrims. So I roll out like Action Boy, camouflage under stores,
Action Boy.
brave the sewers and run from the raddies, pretend to be extremely important so people move out of the way, fall down and pretend die in the forwards moving way.
And die?
It all varies day to day, but the goal is just to get to gate and not get ate.
Why don't
Not get ate.
What purpose do you have at the front of the gate?
Okay, so I slather my way to the front and donut
Nice.
die. Then
Donut
comes
die.
the cheesy part.
You begin hailing. Yes, yes.
No, I walk up the stairs.
I
Don't
walk up the
spit
stairs.
this liar's threat at me, Snake. You do not pass into the
He's the Emperor's personal Voxcaster,
realm.
bitch. He technically outranks
No, I
you.
do.
No, you do not.
I do.
I travel the stairways towards the big gate. Sometimes other pilgrims try and follow, but are made to dust by the picky guardies. I travel the big steps, and it is very exercising, but it also feels
Exercise.
good.
This is
to
adorable.
The endorphins.
And dolphins?
I just gotta make sure I drink my waters and eat the pocket bugs on the way.
Stop. Stop. No. You have no proof of this. It is but drivel. Drivel!
Dude, how the hell do you not know what this kid is assigned to all the time?
How do you explain these?
What?
These
Smash his
are big
leg on table?
stairwalk legs, sir.
Oh, damn. Boy getting his cardio
Why
in.
are your legs so bloated? What disease have you brought?
It's
Disease?
muscles. Something
Muscles.
you don't have, because you only ever stand up. This is what I get for standing, sitting, walking, running, and hopping up big stair. This is what I get for rejecting your lacking creed.
Damn, boy.
Blasphemy! Accursed boils! You sully the caster with your functioning fingers.
I think Dorn's right. I think Roland Dorn's right. I think Kid might make a good space marine one day. He'll be an Imperial fish.
After I travel up the stairs, the big gate opens for me. I am oft joined by wardens of this ascended province, iridescently gleaming in luminosity, shone like Chiliad suns, reflecting the soul-enriching facts of the Man-Emperor's million golden hues. With them I follow as we travel through
Kid's got a
colossal
good-
chambers with roofs invisible to vision unassisted, whose uppermost reaches contain within them their own microclimates. So vast
cool.
are they and so uncannily constructed. We strive for that most sacred light of lights, shining at the apogee of the sanctum, brightly burning like a galaxy of flame. We pass through mountain ranges of impossible height, the skulls of heroes whose names are now forgotten carved from their ancient summits. Clouds of incense billowing around features worn smooth by the
music is
crushing
awesome, man.
passage
It's
of the
picking up.
years. Before our eyes, the apparitions of those who sold their very lives in holy service sit crying en masse. Choirs of the wailing souls of 10 long millennia, singing of their eternal, blissful agonies before
Blissful
shriveling
agonies?
to nothing at our approach. Throughout our journey, a slowly converging network of cables and machinery, varying in size from spindly threads to massives in their own right, all creep like mechanical vines towards the distant, pulsating light, winding their way through the gilded graveyards of these halls within whose coffins the corpses still scream.
Still scream?
uncountable
What the hell,
time,
man?
After walking through lakes of plasma, halls of sleeping golems, valleys of pistons and pumps, pyramids of glimmering auramite.
You notice he
we
has an
reach
interrupted
the
boy in
ultimate
all this
door,
description.
Wherein big skeleton sits.
Oh!
Now he interrupts him. That was good.
You You dare plant the sacrilegious notion that you could enter the Emperor's throne room? No. No!
He was called by the Emperor.
You have not. You cannot. And the very concept of the idea must be eradicated from existence. You shall not only be punished. You shall not only be killed. You shall be censored.
Censored. Oh god, cancel culture.
Okay?
Okay.
Your mouth shut.
Wait.
Okay?
Slapped with tape over mouth. Oh.
Your mouth shut by the sanctified silvered tape.
Silver tape. Oh. Duct tape.
You cannot pry the blessed tape off. It is too qualitative. It came recommended by the local Mechanicus cult. They use this stuff for everything.
Duct tape. Nice.
Now to also censor your ancestry. You shall live the life of the non-existent. You will not be anything to anyone. An even measlier existence than you already carry. This does mean I shall have to retcon your family.
Retcon?
Our election call will strike them out, and whoever may have known of their or your existence.
My
Ow!
boy, doesn't that mean? Oh!
How dare you!
Oh! God.
You hit me with the sacred Vox cat.
Oh! Oh!
God!
Get him, boy! Get him! Kick his ass! Kick the shit out of that, whatever the fuck it is. Damn, man!
Hold your assault, little foot! They start with scream! Oh, my liver! Oh, my sirloin!
My sirloin. Go! Get him!
Okay,
Hit once
that's
more.
it! Attack asses, go!
Sigh of relief.
Excellent work, Assailor.
Asshailer?
Is he to die?
His hearing is compromised. His brain is bleeding. He will perish within the hour.
Small. Oh.
Very well, then. I'm sure his thick leg meat will be of use as ration bars. Take him away from here.
Oh, kicking the shins. Oh.
He kicked me! He kicked me in the shins with his
Yeah.
bloated legs!
His bloated
I'm
legs.
bleeding! Evil! Evil!
Tries to call him a bank.
I'm silencing him now. Attack Caster is go!
Whoa, what?
Wall is suddenly broken But guess who?
Boy!
Oh, I was expecting roll call.
I would scream with contempt at you for your lateness to the recording of the new Voxcast.
Yeah.
But you
Speaking
seem to
of which,
have
where is it?
blood gushing from out your ears. Why is your mouth covered?
Oh. Free for the blessed silver tape. Indecipherable boy noises.
You are not mine to judge for your delayed, boy.
I can't hear anything.
Oh.
Well, that is an issue. You will not even be able to hear our glorious overlord typing out a description of the pain he was in while awaiting your arrival.
It is their fault.
They did it. They held me here. They're gonna murder my family.
Or what?
You're what?
You are one of
The glorious custodies, yes. And just who are you to impede the Emperor's
Yeah.
chosen Voxhailer from completing his duties?
That's right, bitch. Oh, bleeds to death. Damn, boy, you got him. You killed that thing. Way to go.
What?
What?
Oh. He bled out.
Nice.
Was that your work, boy? Did you kick his horrid leg veins open?
Continued pain.
Impressive.
Yeah.
How fortunate my chiseled form was here to arouse his demise. Dare I say, a collaborative
A
effort.
collaborative effort.
Nevertheless, come along, boy, before you suffer the same fate. We're moving you into the sanctum now.
What?
I said you're moving into the sanctum now!
We're moving
Your
you.
tardiness leaves us no other choice.
Look, my family.
Yes, we're making sure your kin, community, and progenitors are rightfully compensated for their contribution to the betterment of the Imperium. Come along now.
Oh,
And we're fixing your ears.
there you go.
What?
Yes, Dornable will be proud.
Yeah, Dornable will be
Still
proud.
can't hear. Just shake hand yes or no.
No,
Shut up, boy.
it's like, shut up, Meg. Nice. Okay, so he gets to stay in the upper chambers, huh?
Yes, I'm a big traitor now.
Yep.
What should I do? Will I be killed? Did anyone else hear this? Should I just eradicate myself to save me from the inevitable torment?
Probably.
Or would anyone even care about me? A
Also
single
likely.
individual amongst untold billions in a sea of souls. What if they do, though?
I seriously doubt it.
What if I'm some kind of primary target of the attempted terror now?
They're not.
Should
You're
I,
not.
Start a traitor cult? Become the threat they potentially see me as?
What?
Might be a bit of a tall
It was
order,
fading out.
though, especially since I'm on Terra.
Yeah.
Should I try to escape the planet? Would I even be able to? Probably not. Can I join a gang? Where can I find a gang in the palace? The Arbiters are basically a gang, right? Then again, they'll probably be the ones to kill me. What about the Mechanicus cult? Could I join them? Would I need to replace my face with a cyber dong?
A cyber dong?
What about that rat imperium I heard
The Rat Imperium?
about the sewers? Do they recruit non-rats? Could I become a rat? Do I need
Do I need a fursuit?
big teeth, claws, and a nasty tail? How do I get a tail? Just attaching a rope might be considered a bit coarse. But a mechanical won't suffice.
Use chem concoction? How much would that cost? Okay. Alright, that was awesome. I like that. Okay, wait a second, guys. I'm cutting in the middle of my own outro here because I actually found something really, really damn interesting. Okay, I was going through the comments of this video and I found this comment by Richie Hugh. Okay, and this is just interesting. He actually puts in this little. Story. All right. Let's check this out. All right. All right. This is good. Did you ever hear about the chapter master's first kill initiate? The sergeant asked the nervous scout who grasped his gun tightly as the transport ripped through the air. No, sir, but I did hear he did it while mute. The scout watched as his comrades professionally checked their guns and sat stoically, like the millions of proud statues he had seen across the Imperium. He would be lying that even after all the training and implants, he still felt something unpleasant in his stomach. The others just assured him it was natural for anyone's first real combat mission. I hear that prior to joining the chapter, he was chosen bearer of a sacred Vox-Hailer. Young thing back then, but strong. Strong enough to attract the attention of the Emperor himself, so I hear. One day, however, he went missing, gone from his sacred posting. The Emperor's own custodies were sent to find him, until one found him, bleeding and crippled on the ground, yet still having slain what was thought to be a kidnapper. No doubt some cultist who sought his blood and body and spirit for depraved heretical ends. So he defeated a kidnapping cultist as a child? Aye. Bloated old man with noxious machinery and a twisted mind and some hideous chest mutations. Even after weathering a sonic barrage from another cultist of Slaneshi, probably without protection, he swung his blessed instrument and ended the heretic's pathetic life with a swift kick straight through his horrid body. The rookie scout could only imagine how epic the fight must have been, given how impressive the chapter master was, even at such a young age before becoming an Astartes. He didn't say it, but it was equal parts inspirational and a little humbling. Attention, brothers! The chapter master's scarred face and covered eye appeared on the vid screen in the transports. These orcs believe they have the right to rule this planet from force of arms. They are wrong. Force of arms alone is an inefficient method of governance. They will fall to our forces and we shall exterminate them from this world. With the Emperor's blessing and each of your abilities, we shall be victorious. We are the sons of Dorn. We know not fear. We know not cowardice. We know not defeat. The chapter master turned off the vid screen and prepared to drop with the first company. As the flyers landed and the ramp dropped, wild gunfire flooded into the compartment, bouncing harmlessly off of his magnificent armor. He knew the stories the recruits and the other soldiers told about him and his past. It was one of the few things that got him to chuckle. Around his neck was a shard, a piece of that old Vox-Hailer he carried in the presence of the Emperor himself and Lord Adornable, fashioned into a grasping fist on a golden pendant, a reward for a lifetime of service. "Imperial fists!" he roared as the Marines charged towards the fortifications. "Forward to victory!" That's some good writing. To me, that is canon right there. That is now in my head canon. That is the future of Boy. To be a chapter master of the Imperial Fists. Yes. Recognized by Lord Adornable himself. I just wanted to put that out there. So, back to the outro. Oh man, that was cool. Go Boy. I like Boy. He's actually now a close second to Magnus in this. I know Magnus in the actual 40k lore is a gigantic asshole, but I like this Magnus, and okay, I like this original character Boy. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Of course, I did. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and of course, click on the link to the original down in the description. Get down to Brother Alphabeus' site and subscribe to him. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Tune in every day for new content. Bye bye.